Hey everyone, we'll play some Mountain Blade Bannerlord's War Sales, and expansion that just came out. I haven't tried it yet, so I still gotta make a new character and everything. I usually like to be a trader, which takes a long time to be a merchant, um, or like to be a knight that goes into taking over a castle and stuff, or whatever you want to call it, or a mercenary group is pretty fun too, as long as you're amassing a massive army and stuff. Um, I do like the smithing to a point. I wish they would put the capability of doing armors as well as weapons that they already do. Plus, they don't allow you to create like crossbows or anything like that, or any bows. You can only create like regular, metallic weapons, arms. So anything from pole arms, pole axes to swords, daggers, hammers, stuff like that. Anyways, it takes a lot of gathering materials. Usually I just roam around and get like little groups of bandits and stuff and collect all their gear, level up my crew. Uh,
Brutal as the conquest.
when I play the game and I go to combat, usually if I have a really huge army, when I have a huge army, I'm not a very big strategic commander when it comes to doing all the little parts and pieces. So I usually delegate that to all the commanders that I have or to themselves because they usually do a better job than I will. I just like to go in the heat of the moment and just go, bashing shit in. But yeah, no, I like the game. I got a few hundred hours, I think at least 600 hours, close to, if not more. I definitely recommend the game. It's super sandboxy. I love it. It's really fun. You can do anything. You can be anybody. You can take over the kingdom with just rogue people, and I've seen that done on certain videos where people just take all the bandits and gather them all up and just go across Arcadia and take out castle after castle after castle, town, and so on and so forth until they rule the whole thing. So it's like a whole kingdom of bandits. It's pretty cool.
As new leaders arrive,
You have kids in here.
from you,
Pass on the lineage and stuff, so on and so forth. You really want to be careful, like perks that your spouse will have can actually benefit you to, or be detriment if you're not careful. Same with like how you level up your children and level up your spouse or your teammates, your followers basically, and definitely make sure you're picking the ones that you want to specifically play for, which is anything you want basically. So there's a new class, Nords, or new culture. So we got the Nords. This is for the North. That's the additional piece right here. So those caravans. I really want to make a merchant shipping business. And it looks like it would be pretty fun to do a Nords thing, but I don't know the land mass and how it's gonna look. So I guess we will see. Is that right? Man, by Nord commander research that more cohesion on land. Yeah, I could see that. Definitely the seafaring people. Usually I'll do the Asari for trade caravans. Caravans can be very lucrative. Definitely when you get a certain perk that allows you to see all the costs of different locations and where you can sell things for the best value. What you can do as well is you can take a booklet and write down all the stuff, what the costs are at that moment, and then use that information across, because it does have its own market across the entire world and stuff, and your caravans will pick that up. And if you own businesses, and you take the other perk, it can help you that way too. The one that allows your businesses to see where sales are coming from, because they'll get information from the caravans, And caravans will get new information every time a new caravan comes in because they're going all over the place. It's crazy how many there are. Part of why I like this game. It's very it's different almost every not almost every gameplay is definitely different. Um, Kingdoms come go. Wars happen consistently, then they end, and then certain provinces are taken, and then certain kingdoms end up just dying out because war. Everyone wants to be at the top, but I really enjoy doing the merchant shenanigans. I do like being an arena gamer because you go around and fight arenas and stuff, and you can do that sort of stuff. So, yeah. So if you want to do like empire building stuff, Empire is pretty good for that. I mean, they each have their own perks and their cons too. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna try the Nord. I really want to see what that's like. You just do randomize all until I find something that I appreciate. You can go pretty somewhat deep into it. They don't have a lot of variation, but if you want to randomize, it kind of mixes and matches what, you know. Ah, there you go. We'll do this guy. Well, I'm usually pretty tall, so I go tall. Sometimes if you do like really small, it makes yourself a smaller target for archers and stuff. But man, I'm just playing for game's sake, so I'm not like the max anything. Choose a voice. Let's see. So, no, it's deeper. That's good. So you want, a little bit of weight on there. Definitely a bit bulkier. There you go. Next. Oh, look at the montage. Well, I will. Let's get a little focus. Engineer, shipmaster. Okay, so they got a new bar down here too. That's awesome. Any more new? Okay. So we definitely want shipmaster. What's this guy? But covers the will be it as. Okay. Yeah, so we definitely got more perks and stuff. So these are like all the different type of abilities you can have. Each of those will have different perks added to them when you're leveling up and stuff. So you can choose different perks when they go up to a certain level. Your max level is usually 300 on any one of these. It takes forever. If you do a merchant, it takes forever to get the trade up to max, and then you can start buying castles in town. So that's awesome. Like I've done it at least in one playthrough, and it took me, I'd say, almost 5-6 hours to get max level, only because I was buying. I was kind of doing like a little one of their little cheat things where you go and have a shit ton of metal and you wait at this town for a merchant, and then you basically pause the game and you trade between the two, and it takes a lot of money and effort to do it, but you go up a crap load of levels because otherwise it takes forever. I mean, organically I should be just leveling it up, but I wanted to buy some castles. Can you evolve for that? I mean, sure you can, but I want to enjoy it, right? Because I want to test out the whole purchasing shenanigans. Anyways, we're gonna be right here because that's what we are. Leadership skills. So leadership skills are really good. Okay, definitely want leadership skills. We want steward up so we can have a bigger army eventually. So numbers. So yeah, if you want like trade right here, we're just gonna of course. You to predict the weather. That's pretty good. But oh yeah, scouting. So you can see boats before they get to you. Yeah, let's do weather right there. No, how intelligence be at? Okay. Oh, I didn't realize that's under the same purview right here of intelligence. Intelligence now governs two different skill sets. They might end up coming with more expansions along the way to give it double it. Kind of like how this is. I don't know, maybe. This is the first big expansion since 2020, because that's when the game came out, at least on early access. Let's see. No, yeah, I can do that, or I can do this and get my trade up a little bit. My intelligence is still being. So, you also want to be careful, like, where you want your points. That way, they're because like it's really hard to level up because I think it's every 5 levels you get one of these points, and whatever you're trying to max out will go a lot faster the higher these are. Let's see. We're just gonna go full blown for intelligence and kind of, or at least whatever it gets me in my ships. Oh, that's good. Okay, that's good for trade. I do want trade to be up. That's really good. Combat. Usually when you're on ground combat, I usually recommend a polearm for when you're running with your horse. You just basically stick people to death, and then a sword. If you want to do bow, that's fun too. It takes definitely a lot of practice, and you can do it, man. But it just takes work. Everything takes work on this game. The combat is pretty generic, but at the same time, has a little bit of its own complexity. I definitely recommend testing it out. Shield bear, turn up the bill. So, let's see here. That's her bow. I want bow. And javelins are fun. Those are a lot of fun. So I think this is what I want right here. Yeah, I think that's what I want. An axe and a pole arm. The shield. Famous. Yeah, famous is comedian town. I just love all the funny shit that you can be. You saved a villager, thank you. Defeated an enemy in battle, yes, I did. Oh man, this stuff's great. Love it. Alright, let's see, what do I want? So I do want intelligence to be up, but I don't want to leave. Well, I'm not too worried about control, but at the same time, I think having a bow would be a good idea, or at least having control, yeah. So that way my archery isn't lacking too much. Because it can be very, very good, honestly. And then you get your brother here. Here. You threw okay, you tricked the raiders, you rode off on a fast horse. Horsemanship was pretty good too. I do think. Okay, so endurance. I think I want the high because smithing, like, yeah, it has its pros, its cons definitely, but where it lacks in its cons, its pros can make up for it. The amount of money you can make doing smithing and combine that with a little bit of trade, like it can get pretty lucrative. Like when you're taking out a bunch of bandits and marauders and pillagers, you get all their gear, so all their weapons you can destruct them and then use the materials to make your weapons out of, and then you can sell those weapons. And you can make a lot doing that, depending on what you're making too. So not at first, obviously, it's going to be very low ball on that, but the faster you level your smithing up to a point where you're just making ungodly expensive equipment. I mean, the most I've done, I used to do like this javelin that would be like almost 30,000 gold every time I sold one. Unfortunately, you be careful because not all vendors, when you go sell them, have enough to purchase them off of you, so you have to go around from town to town. And, I mean, luckily you can net more gold than you're losing, which isn't bad. Let's see here. So yeah, I do want endurance because again, the more points you have on these, the faster any of these skills go up. I'm not too worried about cunning. Scouting goes up fairly fast when you're going across the lands. Um, and I'm not gonna be a rogue or anything like that, so it's not really a thing. Tactics isn't usually my thing. I know maybe it should be for a shipwright, but when I got these skills down here, we'll see what they're pertaining to because they might end up overlapping tactics a little bit. I don't know. Again, I didn't really research everything like other people have. I like to do random names because I don't have a massive imagination for names, unfortunately. I mean, my gamer tag is XCrowX. I'd rather it be Crow, but you get what you get, right? So, I like that. Grimnir. We'll Grimnir. Okay. Let's go normal, actually. Okay. Oh, yeah, well, we'll do this because it's realistic. I'll probably my ass enemy. I usually do it on just a casual play, but this is a video, so let's do a little bit better than that. Attempt to do better than that.
Brother, it's been 3 days now we've been tracking this thing.
I love that hair
We
to
need to think
mine.
of what happened when we catch them. Oh, this looks like an old training field for the legions. Perhaps we can spare some time and brush up on our skills. Practice will come in handy when we catch up with the raiders. Are you sure about that?
Yes, sure. I don't really care to go through the tutorial. I've done it many times over. It's annoying. Ooh, start up in a different location. But first, I want to see what the map looks like, because it should have changed. Okay, so we'll leave. Alright, the Dragon Banner. Uh, I guess that's our last thing. And we need a flag. Do we have any new ones? No. Of course not. Well, maybe there is. I'm not realizing it. Let's see here. Oh, I like that. It looks cool. Well, actually, is there a ship one I can get to? Yeah, something with wind. There's wind right there. Or Nordic stuff? Yeah, here you go. That's actually perfect. Nordic colors. So let's do a little bit of red. I'm pretty sure I'm wrong with what Nordic colors are, so forgive me. I just want to make it as big as possible so everybody needs to see this. I'll leave it gold. Okay, so. Oh, excuse me. How can I continue? Troubled waters. Now I get to see how mechanics work, and it's cool because now that really opens up these ports to do more stuff in. I'm guessing you can travel through here and up there, but let's see here. By myself. Oh, damn. Okay, yeah, that's definitely expanded. So the game ended right here previously. So now it is expanded. I don't know, up here where the border ends. I'm guessing it's just above the land masses. But that's cool. It added a bit more to add more down here. It's still the same. So yeah, there's an invisible line that's definitely right here. But the map is huge. This thing is freaking monstrous. It was already big, but now they expanded it that much more just to add a whole other faction. Oops, that's a bit too much. It looks pretty awesome though. I really enjoy the amount of work that they put into here, but I won't know fully what they have. They're supposed to put more weapons in here, I think. But yeah, it looks like you're able to use a boat to get these. So that's cool because now you can travel across the water. That makes that, but that's a game changer, honestly, because now you're gonna have to worry about ships coming directly over there, and there's no bottlenecking this anymore. That was one of the entrance points on the what is that? west side. Oh, anyway, navigational skills are so off right now. And then, like, this is just open space right here. And Hassenfalk changed a little bit. This used to be. Yeah, it's definitely changed. Like, Hassenfalk was down here before. Yeah. Oh, wait, no. The waters was changed, so. So Hassenfalk been here the whole time. So I guess they expanded a little bit down this way now. And they elongated it a little bit. So there might be a little bit more space down here. I'm guessing this has to be the line right here. We can't go past that line. It is what it is. Anyways, I am right here. And let's see here. What is my goal here? So it looks like I have a mission here. So there's only. So I got the. So what I'm going to do. I think. I'm going to need a pull. That's a tough choice. You know, actually, let's look at these guys because see how they have like all the perks right here, like each one do. Better chance per hour. Time to catch fish while sailing. Campaign map. That is awesome. You usually have to buy all your food, and it takes a lot of space, but also like it's expensive. Like if you're not getting the right areas, catch. Yeah, okay, so yeah, I like that. Ghost ship. Future trip. Start running. Blockade. Yeah, escaping engagements. I'm sure they're gonna be pirates, which is awesome. I'm looking forward to that. And like, I think there's gonna be gameplay I want to play as a freaking pirate because that's awesome. I know it's a row your boat type of boat, but still, pirates? Come on, like that's awesome. Flying range melting campaign map. Okay. There's morale. Rams enemy ships. Morale's a very key thing in here. I mean, just as any like big army game, um, it keeps your people in the game, keeps your people unified. Because their morale's up, they're happier, they're willing to do everything for you. Okay. Spotting range, campaign map. Yeah, I can see where that's fairly cool. I want to see what the last one is. Flag ship figurehead provides bonus to all allied ships. Huh. I wonder how long it's going to take to get that point, but that looks awesome. Do you have like an aura of ability for your allied ships? That's pretty sick. Damage when wielding one-handed weapons at seas. I wonder if they changed smithing at all. If they added anything to it. You can become a legendary smith. I've done that. Shepherd Edge. Shepherd Tip. Spencer Smith. Engineering Smith. Master Smith. I don't know. I mean, I have to go to the smithing area and see if I can make different weapons and stuff. That would be cool if they put armor. Like, I want them to let us do armor. Like, I think that would be very awesome if we can make our own armor. Anyways, actually, I think I'll put the spot on smithing because I know I'm going to be attacking some people and I will be taking their stuff and I will be doing smithing. Okay, so let's see boats. Boat swine. Master ship, right? 30% to cost of ship upgrades. Oh, you can upgrade your ships in here? Fuck yeah. Oh, man. The ship repair cost. Mission per stack for crew and command. I wonder if we can make cannons in the smithy now. Like, that would be sick. Ballista, well, there are ballistas, so it's a possibility. For cavalry troops while at sea. That's handy because cavalry is expensive. It's just expensive because you gotta buy the horses and you gotta, when you upgrade your your army people, and they require a horse. That's money that's been used and taken in. So this is the cost of the person leveling up plus the cost of the horse going away to them, and the upkeep of feeding your horses and your people. That can get very expensive. So everything that cost reduces the feeding of your army is definitely worth getting more than the reduction of paying for them personally. At least that's my opinion on that. You choose you. That's just how I've always played this game. Is you reduce the cost of food and stuff like that because food is expensive. It can be. I mean, you can get barrels of alcohol for like 50 to 60 gold per barrel, and that's think about that. I mean, per 10 pounds, that's still expensive, right? And then you think about all the people that you have, and you're losing like 2.5 food per day, and then it multiplies for each person that you have additionally in there. And animal that you're herding as well. Definitely when you're doing caravan shenanigans, it gets expensive. You gotta be careful. Let's see. Show range weapon. Yep. Nice. Okay. Submarine troops. So this might be a way to go with an army, but I don't know what their upgrades are looking like. And you can have ship command limits. That is awesome. That means you can have more. Okay, so let's start. So discarded ships provide influence gain for each merchant convoy entering port. Oh, that's kind of cool. Damn, that's like if you're governing, like this is a good way to go too, because you get a lot of money from ships. Because usually ships have an easier time getting across the seas, right? Just go straight back and forth. Well, you could probably make more money that way. Well, Vancouver. So you can add more ship fleet. Okay. And then shipboard ballistas fired during sieges. That is pretty good. Definitely if there are. So yeah, there'll be. This is fired during sieges. So yeah, if your town that has a port on it is being sieged, you can use your ships as well to defend that port. That's actually really good. But I don't know everything that pertains to this, so we will see how good that is. But it sounds good. Sounds good on paper. It's different when it's actually happening, right? 100% melee weapon handling. That's a good one, actually. Pirate power prowess. Wait, is that for? Okay, how do the levels simulation advantage? Well, all about penalty negative. Yeah, that should tell us how to learn to fight on deck during rival encounters and when simulated naval battles. Okay, that is pretty sick. Ship roll? Oh, okay, ship's roll. Okay, that's awesome. Plus 50% kicking and bashing damage. That is insane. Or even the knockback dealt by crew. Like, that is crazy. That is a lot of damage. That really is. 30% shield hit points. They might have to nerf some of this. That's pretty high, honestly. I mean, maybe not, because it is single player, but at the same time, it's like, that's very powerful. That is very, very powerful. 30% damage dealt by axes. I wish it makes the axe. Yeah, maybe I might just do axes this time, and I can make some pretty badass axes. Swing damage is very good for a lot of places. Yeah, you can have thrust damage, but I like swing damage quite a bit. It feels like you get more oomph for it, and you don't have to like pinpoint accurate shoot somebody with a thrust. And sometimes it can be a little bit more finicky with mouse and keyboard, at least for me, anyways. I'm not the best, but I'd like to think I have some experience in this. Damage dealt by swords. Yeah, that's not bad. So I can do that too. Morale to wait for each ship destroyer morale. Yeah, that's a good one. Taking away your opponent's morale, so that way, it's harder for them to fight because a lot of their allies are giving up because they're too terrified of shit going down. We're all suffered by enemy ships in battle. That's also really good. So let's round boost for crew. So you can either increase the negative impact on your opponents, or you can also increase the positive impact on your allies, which is not bad. 50% armor penetration from melee. Jesus, that is insane. That is insane. That's crazy. I mean, like for you to take a two-handed sword or polearm with swing damage and do that, that's crazy. That's pretty good. I don't lie. Surrounding pirate parties can be recruited. Oh, that's sick. Oh man, yeah, I'm so glad they put pirates in here. I'm so excited. Bonus when the crew is set to confront pirates. Yeah, it's like I'm guessing there'll be missions on taking out pirates too. Some melee damage dealt by a character. Fighting on the ship. Boarding master. Melee. Top of characters when fighting on other ships. Captain, 15% melee damage dealt by crew when fighting on other ships. Impale shields with their own javelins and throwing axes dealt damage after if they break a shield. Okay, that's not bad. I do like javelins. Javelins are pretty cool. I enjoy throwing those at people. Better cleave with two-handed weapon swings. Two-handed weapons lose minus 3% less damage when they cut through the first opponent. Okay, that's not bad. There's no like legendary skill portion up here, so I guess this is just one of those extra pieces, or they might add something later on that they didn't realize they wanted to add. Dealt by character. Okay, the Sky's Fury. Damage dealt by character. That's pretty good. That's not bad. Like, those aren't bad perks, but they do all fall under the purview of intelligence. So I do have to make sure I increase this as well to level these guys up. Anyways, we're done. Okay, and this guy. Okay, so we can look at this. Let's give this what we need to do. Okay, so this is like the main mission. Establishing our clan, investigate those folly, villagers in need. So I'm guessing that is it right here. Boy came to your camp and told you I need your help rescuing their headman from a group of bandits. Okay, we'll do that. Because I also need to recruit. So what I'll do is over here. And usually we get some gold, right? Yeah, we'll find it. Yeah, we got 1,000 gold. So I'd like to bring this up. So then it shows me everything here, all my influence, the view distance, eventually party wages and whatnot, and how much food I have and how much food is being used. My morale is obviously low. I'm morale one. I'm very sad right now because I got shit to do. Okay, but wow, only two? Well, I guess we're right two. Yeah, they're expensive. 50 gold a piece. Like, they're cheaper than that. Okay, we're over here now. Yeah, this is a little bit different because Lycra, there used to be like Perils, so there used to be an open space here. So they definitely expanded quite a bit. Okay, and I can barely see his face. It must be dark out. They're waiting until they're back, and then move quickly from cover to cover. Let's see, let's get this out into. So we got dagger. Oh, yeah, there you go. Rock. Yeah, we're rocking with this. Oops. I messed up. I failed. Oh, can I recruit? I can recruit. See, this guy's a 20. Oh, well, the other guys probably were leveled up. Yeah. So, we also need to buy food. So, oh, jeez. See how expensive that is? Grain 31 for 10 pounds. And I have. Yeah, no, like that is ridiculous. But I do have to buy food, and that sucks because that is expensive. So I'll do that. It's only 0.25, so that's enough food for now. But that's just expensive. But I really need to. I don't know how to do this now because I failed. What happens? Villagers in need. You agree to help the villagers and try to save their headman for a nearby Fila. You have heard the bandits might be selling captives to pirates on the Vlandian coast and port of Ostican. I like how I have 1,679 days to get this shit done. Oh man, right. Okay, how do I get this reacted? Lead on. So I can't be found out, but I got to somehow sneak my feathery ass over there without them realizing. Totally, nobody can see me. Like a ghost. Shit. Ow. How am I supposed to get past that? That's so lame. Oh man. I'm definitely not bred for sneakiness. Damn. Like, I gotta try something. And we saw what happens here, but we think the content lot have all gone to sleep again. Maybe you could try again, sir. We would forever be in your debt. Why can't I just kill them all? Like, that would make me happy. More sense, because that's my type of game style. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. We're supposed to, like, go around somehow? Is that what I'm supposed to do? Oh, but now somebody sees me in yellow. So that's bad. Let's see here. Can I go past this way? No, I can't. I don't know how I'm supposed to get past these guys. And that yellow dude is definitely seeing me. Like, I'm in the bushes, so, like, that makes no sense. Sorry, dude. I'm gonna have to give up on this one for a minute. I'll leave. That's just gonna cost me more than it's worth, honestly, right now, because there's other things I can do that would be much faster. So, I apologize. But I will run my feathery ass over here. Oh, there's the kingdom. Oh, one of the lords or something. Oh, no. Let's see. I didn't get anything yet. There's no arena thing going on. But we need somebody to call the troops. I'm guessing there's somebody's at war or something. Trade? Wow, okay, they got some new weapons right here. So I see Jambaya, balanced Jambaya. That's new. Um, lead sling bullets. What? Oh, we can do slings now. Damn. Okay, that's pretty cool. I mean, all this like there'll be more gear eventually when I level up more, and it'll be much more expensive, like in the hundreds of thousands of gold. Hardwood is always good when you want to do stuff in the forge. Let's go crossbow here. So I really don't need anything else in here. Well, scratch that. See, grain is 15 right here. They only have grain or dates. Look at that. For dates, it's 158 gold. I only have 736. Yeah, let's grab to need some. You know, be careful because I can only carry so much weight. Definitely what I'm trying. So I'll do is I'll buy. I think one should do it. One mule. It shouldn't slow me down too much. This will get faster as soon as I get horses. I like to build a cavalry unit. It's just how I like to play the game. Okay, so let me do that. I will then leave actually no, I'll look like I said, insure this menu and see if they have so you can do orders and stuff, which is really cool. And you can make see here right here you can make like 20,000, 22,000. You know, like some levels that you can get up to, but that's 154, and I'm way below that. I don't see. Let's see here. Free build. Let's see here. Yeah, there's still no armor, so it's all just weapons. Kind of sucks, but it is what it is, right? But they could have added more pieces to the cabin, but it doesn't look like they did. So that was exactly the same. I don't think you make a sling. God, I really wish I could make some of these swords. And some javelins too, but you know, and like the best thing you can do is you got a two-handed pole arm, and you give it swing damage, and you try to maximize how much swing damage it can give you. So let's see here. This no, not that one. So this one? No, definitely not that one. So like this guy right here. So swing damage, swing speed, and then swing cut damage, and you can adjust that by the size. You can also adjust all the pieces and stuff too, which is really cool. The weight and stuff will actually make a difference, and like the different type of materials you're using for this. So yeah, no, it's definitely to your benefit to really look and try things out when it comes to smithing. Unfortunately, my health is low, so and I have a very small team of people with me. They do not have anything big enough to take out some bandits yet. I'll work on it though. That's what we're working on. So hopefully this will get. Okay, so I got some here. I gotta make sure I'm making money, because if I'm not making money, I'm going to lose what I just gained, and then it's gonna suck. I've done that before, and it's part of this game, a big part of this game. Okay, see, I got bandits right here, but you do, yeah, 8 and 11, yeah, that's not gonna compute. So I'll go over to here, because I can't get so much between that. Yes, I can go over here and join this army as a mercenary group, but I'm also very low renowned, and I also do not have a capable lot of people right now, unfortunately. See, my food is still at 7, so I'm good on food right now. Morale sucks, but it kind of is what it is. So you kind of gotta take what you can get. Okay, there's a guy right there. So let's get ahead and hopefully. Okay, so we got another here for me to have 12. So I've also healed up a little bit more. Hope I could find. Okay, so we're real close to town, so that's good. But that's good for me because hopefully, yep, there you go. Now I should be fairly matched against that little crew Bannerlords. I want to take these guys out so I can start leveling my. Okay. So now we go attack. I can't remember. Like, there's hotkeys that you use. So let's see here. So dismounted, firing, facing direction, transfer. Stop. Delegate command. F6. So yeah, I'm bad at like that sort of stuff, but this is what I mean. Like when you're gonna run down people, you can run them down like this. And this, like, if you take care of like at least. Whoops. Okay. Ouch, ouch, ouch. That was bad. That was terrible. But it slowed it down. Those he uses, like, that's cool. Luckily, I have a few people in here that aren't going to just outright die. Because they already armed it up a little bit. And one. So now we collect. We're losing money. We lost everybody. Got 2 prisoners I can sell and regain some right now. Do that, and then we can level these guys up. So I want some archers. I already got 6 shielded companions. 45. Yeah, we have really low on gold here, but I do get loot. Fortunately for me, unfortunately for them, there is another group here. I can attack too. You can combine them up together, which is very bad right now because I do not have enough to do both. Okay. Opposite. Okay, let's go take him. Just a little bit faster. It looks like we're literally the same speed, are we? Which is 3.90. Oh shit, no, shit. No, so close. Recruit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 100. Trade. So trade. I'll only get 200 off that. That's fine. There's nothing else I can do. What I can do is I can wait. That sucks. Like, that's the problem for me. 20. That's still. Oh, actually, I think I can take them. I got a couple archers. But I can actually remove them. I'll probably lose somebody, but that's just the price I pay, right? But I need to make sure that I'm consistently making money. Okay, so attack. And we do have. I'll just say I'm ready because, like, I'm just gonna do the same thing. So follow your sergeants. I do have archers. I have a slow horse. Eventually we'll have more cavalry besides myself. It happens. So I did a little bit of that start. I got their attention this way, so it divides them. Part of my strategy usually. That way it leaves more time for my allies to take them down. And man, that's games. This is how good I am at games. I'm not a prodigy. Oh God, that should have killed him. That was like a hit to the head. So. There you go. I really love these fields. Even like when the winter changes or the weather changes, the winter comes and stuff. It's so cool. I like the fall. It really shows. Oh, okay, this is a really good hit right here. Super good hit. God, yeah, that's super. That's really good. That's what we want. That's what we need. Oh, all Boston's right here, so I do it here. I don't think I lost anybody. I think there's. Oh, I did. I lost one person. That's okay. I can recruit more. But luckily, okay, recruits. Yeah, I can do up to 20. You want to keep this at max as much as possible because it actually levels your what's that called? Sorry, levels your stewardship faster. Which actually I should definitely bring that up a notch because that will be detrimental to how big my army can be as well. It can get huge. It can get really huge if you level it properly. Excuse me. Okay, now I did that. There's nothing going on. There is a little mission, but I can't really do that. It's like yeah, I can't do that mission. So I'll go to Tavern District because I could sell the prisoner. You can also recruit upgraded people here, and that is a lot. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't have some of that yet. Let's see here. I'll trade. Let's see. Actually, you know, what I should do is see if there's anything here. I don't have. Oh, there we go. There's a new look for me. Now I can sell this stuff. The cool thing about having new food is it does benefit you in terms of your morale. Unfortunately, this is too expensive for me to want to keep it. Because I need more gold to pay my people. Butter, but you're like $95. Okay. Then fish, man, that's expensive. When you get to a fishing port, you can buy a lot cheaper than you can sell. But right here, that's 32. That's a really good price for that. So I'll go ahead and sell that too. For pitchfork, yeah, this is what I was talking about. You can actually make more than lose. So I'll keep it on me. Because I will be able to, because you can break them down in the base materials and actually make more money that way, regardless of it leveling you up or not. Because it does affect your level. It doesn't affect how much you level, unfortunately. Because if it did that, then, you'd probably do that to everything anyways, but it's nice to level up other things along the way. Okay, so we're going to food. No, you know what? Should buy some more grain at least. Okay, this is still cheaper here, so okay. You see, look, now my food goes down, and it tells me how many days I have left of food, which is insane. Like, that's crazy how fast that escalated. Because now I have to make sure that all my party members fed and paid, and luckily I'm almost at my starting gold. I just need to make sure I'm not overdoing this, but I think 10 days worth of food is good enough for me to go hunt some more peeps. Yeah, so let's see here. So we are in Vostrom, and it's like in the close, like, I'm glad they changed it. It looks really nice, honestly. Like, they've definitely changed a lot. I see where a lot of their changes are. And I still gotta get to Ostracon. Why did we go to Ostracon? I need to know why I need to go there. Okay, you have heard that bandits might be selling captives to. Oh, it's for the family members. Maybe I can get a ship there, but I need to make sure I'm leveled up enough to get my booty up there. Okay, wait, what am I doing? Sorry. Okay, so I just left the town. If I find any like arena matches going, I will definitely fight those. I do have this at a high level, so I might just get my ass kicked almost every time. It happens, right? So I'll go this way, Poros. Because we're gonna have to go to Ossican, and I really need to actually. Here, let me see here. So this is part of like it shows me my family. So right now it's just me. Usually your brother ends up showing up, but then you can add him to this. And then you can add him to your party, and then you can, let's see here, parties. And you can like have them as what you want them to be. I wonder if they increase the amount of parties you can do and how many caravans you can make. That'd be really cool if they did. But if they don't, that's just how it is. We'll see. Okay, so I need to make sure I'm paying attention for any bandits or anything like that that I can collect upon. So, like right here. There you go. Right here. Okay. Hey, these guys, my speed's at 3.9, and they're a little bit slower than us. Plus, they're going to get hung up here. And let's see here. Oh, yeah, they're going to get trapped. Now it's nighttime. And it's realistic in that way because you're not going to see all these parties at nighttime. Right? Oh, wow. You guys see some ships? Okay. I know I'm excited about ships, but you gotta understand. If you haven't played this game, you never had ships on the ocean until now. So we gotta witness that too. And that's gonna be fun. And now that we. Okay, so, but. No, we're fine. Damn, those ships are ridiculous. Look, 66 and 64. Man, I'm gonna need to work on that thing. Ugh. These guys will fuck you up because usually when they have a clan line around them and not like regular field bandits and stuff, they're much stronger and more capable of taking your ass out and then just literally stringing you along until you either get a ransom paid or you get a free, you get freed or you escape. It's debatable. So
Sergeant in charge!
I should have leveled these guys up before we did this, but it's still not that many people, so we should be okay. It is pretty dark, but I mean, it's realistically dark, right? It's still not even morning. The sun, the moon is out, and I can barely see, so it makes it realistic, right? Some people are like, well, you need to get your shades up a little bit. Okay, I don't see them at all. Okay, I'm pretty sure I just went past them. I did. Oh man, it's one of those things, right? Yeah, they just mowed right through them. I don't think I had any losses. Oops. Oh, goodness. Right, let's see, I'm running. Run, boys, run! I know it looks like I'm going ridiculously slow on this horse because I am. It's just the break, the horse, and how cheap it is. You get faster horses in this game. It's pretty nuts. You can really move your ass pretty good. Okay, so yeah, they got away. That's fine. We did collect on a bunch of other things. Okay. So we got that. Hey, look, some groups and some olives. We're done here. So, didn't get any weapons though. That's kind of lame. But yeah, that's crazy. Like, that's gonna be nuts. Okay. So we'll go to Poros. And I should upgrade my dudes. Hopefully they're okay, they're not war. I do get to have one slot, so I will hire somebody. I will go to trade. I will trade on this stuff because I don't need it. The food portion, I do have enough grain, so sorry guys, but you was going out with that. So I can upgrade my dudes. See, there's 6 that maybe upgrade. So I have So let's do 1, 2, 3. 2. That's a good idea. And I try to have more ground soldiers than archers, just so that they protect the archers when the army gets close enough to attack the archers. And enough archers, that way it takes out as many enemies before they get to me. It's a good point of leadership, that's good. So there is nothing going on in the arena. What's going on here? I haven't seen a single arena match at all. That's weird. It is what it is. Okay, so we're still on our adventure, and we still got to go all the way up north. That is insane. That is a long ass trek. So again, you got a long way right up, right? But gold. I'm definitely like not getting as fast as I want to, but I do have it on a higher difficulty. Of course, but that's an excuse. It's a legitimate excuse. I got people up here we can take out. That's a good idea, actually. Yeah, let's go this way. Take them out first. The only way to make this go faster, my guys go faster, is to buy more horses. And then each of those people can ride the horses into battle, basically, is what that would be.
Sergeants, take command!
So that's leveled up. So I got my archers back here, and my shieldmen front, plus the rest of the peasants that need to be leveled up. The only way they get leveled up is if we get some action, and I usually try to give it to them. Okay. And I got their attention, so now it divides them up so that my guys can get there before they're getting hit. And not having a fast horse really sucks. You can't just plow through them. With this horse is the other horse that can really do that. And now that they have so all the archers took out a lot of them, and now they're just taking out the rest. Yeah, there's nothing they can do about that. That was an easy victory. And we got this guy, so I think we'll just do one more archer, actually. That's a good idea. But I got all this, so that wasn't very much, unfortunately. It was kind of lame. But we're still going this way, so we're going to circle that. Oh, there's a 14-1. There's usually a bandit camp around here, but they could have changed it. I don't know. You gotta be careful with those if you don't have a good enough level and a good enough crew of people to be able to take them out. These guys can see me pretty well, unfortunately. Or say I would not be running like that, but these guys are kind of trapped and fucked, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna take it for all the worth. Yeah. Man, it's already been an hour and 3 minutes. I barely scratched the surface of this shit. Well, another thing we can do is just wait here and let them come to us. And let the archers do the work. Because the archers are pretty good. Will get better as you level them up, obviously. You can even do cavalry archers, and those are pretty OP, honestly. They literally just ride around in circles around the enemy, just shooting arrows, and if you have enough of them, it's like a freaking cloud of arrows. It's ridiculous. But see how I got their attention. And some of them are trying their best to throw rocks at me. But if I get them close enough, the archers should start firing. Alright, here we go. Now they're pelting them. Okay. Yeah, and they can block too. The AI in here needs a little bit more, I think. Oh, there you go, got my skill. But right now I can just basically do this and let the archers do their thing. Oh. And I can also miss too. Rocks really hurt.
Take over command!
Oh, just ran him over. Just like that. Crazy, crazy. Imagine that, but about 500 units of that with cavalry, flanking. Like, it is insane how loud it gets and how huge, and like, and you're not just talking about my side, but talking about the other side. So you have like thousands of units in a real person game, role playing, say, real time strategy portion of this, and like it's nuts. Like it gets ridiculously chaotic, and then sometimes the AI does a good job with strategy too. So these guys can be probably some shipmates, I guess. Archers. Maybe another of that. No, oops. Yeah, no. We want to take these guys. That way we can sell them like slaves. No, thanks. Okay, so we got those guys. Now you can go to Zealotka. I'm pretty sure I'm butchering that name, but that's almost what it sounds like to me. There is another group of people. Oh, never mind. Really? Oh, actually, no, I'm gonna go help these guys. Oh my god, that is a lot. Actually, that's like 30. Yeah, no, never mind. Forget that. I really want them to break up. Break up, guys. Break up, guys. Yeah, as soon as they see that they can take me, they will swarm on me like a locust. So I'm going to here. Ooh, it looks like there is an arena match. That is awesome. Okay, so I don't need anybody to recruit, so I'm done there. Go to keep. No, not the keep. The tavern. Sell those guys. Imprison them, please. And then we can do this. I'm gonna keep these. I'll get 300 onto that. Which isn't terrible, but I should buy a saddle horse. That should help. Okay. That should help a little bit with the speed. It's very small, but it works. Okay, so the last thing I will do before I close this video out, I'm going to do an arena match and probably die, but maybe get some money too. I don't know. These. Oh man, if I win, I can get I could bolster my gold by 15,000. That depends on if they changed it. But this is a fairly good way to. So with these, you want to. So with this matchup right here, since there's 2 per team, we at least need to make the top 2 actually, because top 2. Yeah, top 2, because then it'd be 2 from here, 2 from here, go here, so on and so forth. I'll bet a little bit. Yeah, let's see if I can. I won't do too much because what if I lose? Because I don't really play this difficulty. See how small I am compared to my other guy? I think he's just like books it. So, fuck God. Poor blue team behind me now. Can't let them take me out because that was true. Oh no! That's so lame. I hate being double teamed by 2 different teams. Yeah, I knew that would happen. But you can have hope, right? My guy's still in. When if the blue guy dies, then I'm still in. So go get him. Oh, okay, I'm still in. Sometimes it comes down to your AA partner, and I'm still in. So that's what matters. I think I lose that. Well, no, actually, since I'm still in, I don't lose that bet. Even though technically, oh my god, dude. Okay, so this, I really need to do that, because I'm really irritated sometimes, because like, these guys just run off on me. Oh, God. Oh, oh, that's my ally. Oh, shit. Oops. Oh my god. Wow. Okay, thank god. Oh, getting closer. And I'm leveling up too, which is cool. You level up pretty fast when you do stuff like this. So I'm getting close. We have to win this. Man, oh shit, he almost got me. So it's better to do this and hopefully dodge those goblins, because now I can do this and just back them up. Oh fuck, and this. Okay. Oh. Yeah. I'm like, I have no armor. So, yeah, it's not usually the best bet at that last point, but if I can get this camel, well, I'm praying I can. See how good this goes. Okay, yeah, this definitely changed. The difficulty is definitely, I can tell. They're able to hit me a hell of a lot faster than I could hit him. And he's armored, I laid a fucking hit on him. One more hit, I'm dead. God damn. I'm too slow. My athletics shit. That's okay. It is what it is. Yeah, I got pretty far. So and I did level up, so I did not benefit from that. I would have benefited a lot more if I got that camel though. Anyways, that's gonna be it for me here. You guys have a good day, and I will see you later. Bye.